Dear fellow Nigerians, this is Smart Mado Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International. How are you? I hope you are doing well. This message is specifically for Nigerians. That is why I'm not putting it on YouTube, because my global audience will not understand it. So I want you Nigerians, you in Nigeria, especially those in Delta State, to understand it. We preach to you every time. We preach to you every time. But a lot of time, it doesn't look like what we preach to you sinks into your head, or you take them seriously at all. Yes, the ordinary Nigerian, you are massively the huge population of Nigerians who should make the decision about who to lead you. It is not the power of a traditional ruler to tell you who to vote for. Now, because that is why we emphasize you're right, you're right, you're right every time we preach to you. God gave all of us rights. A traditional ruler is not your God, your pastor. And so they have no right to choose for you when the time comes for you to choose leadership. A traditional ruler has no right to choose for you. He has no such power to choose for you, because your power derives from the Almighty God, and that is why they call it sovereign power. A traditional ruler has no power to choose for you or tell you what to do. Yes. So now let me remind you, you have right to choice, right to your life, right to freedom of expression, right to freedom of association, right to freedom of worship, and right to self-determination. Okay, the poor people, the ordinary people of Nigeria, every 4 years, politicians come to give you pittances to vote. And you vote for them. You collect 1,000 naira. And you don't see them after that. The next time you see them is around Christmas time, when they have to oil their hold on you. They buy you rice. They buy you onions. Once that time finishes, they go. And then they come during the election. They give you the same 1,000 naira. Your life does not improve. Your children graduate from school. They don't have jobs. Yet they finish school, and the next thing they do is to ride Okada. You did there. A 40-year-old son, a 40-year-old daughter is living in your house. A daughter who is supposed to be married, yes, after finishing school. A son who is supposed to be married after finishing school is still staying with you. You are feeding him. You are housing him. You are clothing him. You don't understand that what you did, the vote you sold to criminals, is responsible for the way your children are living. Now, I show you something. I want to show you something. The wife of the rogue president of Nigeria, the wife is visiting Delta State. You want to see shock? Yes, you want to see something that will shock you. What traditional rulers in Delta State, most of them collect money from Fulani bandits. Yes, they collect money from Fulani bandits and allow them into your forest from where they are kidnapping you. They rape your women. Yes, listen, I know, not be said and tell me. The Fulani bandits, they don't come into the forest and just take it like that. They usually go to the traditional rulers. They give them money and they will tell them enter. They will enter. That is how they have become a problem. That is why all of them can open their mouth to challenge them. Now, listen. The wife of the rogue president is visiting Nigeria, visiting Delta State. You want to hear what the Delta State, what they said is their chairman. Who is he speaking for? You Deltans. You know, Delta, that's where I come from. We are a very corrupt people. Our corruption is killing us. Yes, these traditional rulers, assuming you say you know you're right. Traditional rulers' strength ended on October 1st, 1960, when Nigeria became independence. What does it mean? All their powers became dissolved, and the powers is now left in the Constitution of Nigeria. No traditional ruler has any right to tell you anything. Why we still kept them is because for symbolic reason, not because they have any power to do anything. No traditional ruler on earth inside Nigeria can force me to come and visit him unless I want to. I have one that is my friend. I have one that is my classmate. Yes, they know me. And the one that was my classmate is an activist like me. But because of the position, he's not able to freely talk. We speak a lot of time. He tells me how frustrated he gets with his colleagues who collect money. Ghana must go traditional rulers. Not to waste your time. Make I show you something.
We came in with all these health programs, especially with the HIV/AIDS, and it's called the triple elimination: HIV/AIDS, syphilis, and hepatitis B. Unfortunately, it's the younger population that, especially mother-to-child transmission, is so high. And I was wondering, why are we doing all this work and struggling for our children to inherit a legacy? If they are not healthy, how are they going to even be custodians of that? So I believe that this is the time for us to revive again and introduce that, so that at least they would not be careless. So what we want you to do is to make sure that you help us to tell your people that, HIV/AIDS treatment and all that is free. And because nowadays some people, their viral load, what we wanted to do is to, if they are on their antiretroviral drugs, their viral load can be lowered so that, they can live very healthy lives.
Your Excellency, we are proud of you that you are a virtuous woman who stood by your husband. We are assuring you that come 2027, we debtors will vote for Mr. President.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Who is that clown speaking for? Is this or is speaking for debtors? Who is that clown? That juju? Who is he speaking for? Ghana must go traditional rulers. They don't collect. He's now promising her that their debtors will vote for her. Which debtor? Debtors, are you listening to me? Nigerians, are you listening to me? You heard that, right? Traditional rulers have never been good people for slavery. And they were responsible for the trans-Sahara slave trade. And the later 400 years of transatlantic slavery. It was traditional rulers who were the merchants. Yes, they were the ones who sold our people into slavery. And when it was over, for 400 years, they sold over 30 million African people to imperial European merchants. After 700 years of selling over 200 million Africans to Arabs, you think those were their ancestors? They were corrupt. Yes. And their descendants could never have been different. So this is the reason why we must turn our backs on these corrupt people. People come up and dress like clowns, sit on thrones. How do they emerge? Who chooses them? You have to be the first son of your father, whether you are a bastard, you don't have any brain. They'll sit you there and they'll be making decisions for you who have sense. Isn't it time? America does not have traditional rulers. That is why they are progressing. Yes, if you want to be anything in America, you have to run for it. You have to prove to the people what you can do. Which election brings the people to power? Nothing. You have to only be first son of your father. Even if you are a drug dealer like the one that was in my hometown that we pushed away. Yes, drugs. He was smoking drug. And then they say he said first son of his father. And that his father was not even qualified to sit on that throne. Yeah, they wrecked her. Go to my hometown. It's like a ghost town. See people dying like flies there. Yes. It's the same thing everywhere. They will sit down and wear those Halloween uniforms and then come be making decisions for you. Look at the pronouncement that idiot made. That come 2027, we Deltans, we vote for a drug dealer. I'm talking about Bola Tinubu, a certificate forger, and an identity thief. Yes, because Remi Tinubu has brought Ghana must go. Now you go see there now where we go chop, now where we they chop. He give us chop. He give you job. He not give the ordinary person on the street job. Your pikin finish school. He not get work. He dey ride Okada. You have them living with you. You criminals. You rogues. Yes. Yes, they will give you. But the population does not benefit anything. When oil companies come into any community, they will give them they will give money to traditional rulers. They don't ask for environmental impact assessment. Don't. As long as they give them money, they will go. I don't know which constitutional power they have to do what they are doing. Because the people are not challenging them. Even the people are then they worse pass. Oh, now our traditional ruler. Clown. Yes, what are the agendas? What do they do for a community? They are not even driving their cultural heritage that made us leave them there. Like in my hometown, it's been over 50 years. We did a celebration of what we do. Yeah, what we used to do as a people. Yes, nothing is not being done. Yes, in the past they tell you say Oba no they go transfer. Oba of Benin went to transfer to Lagos to bow down before Sanwo-Olu. After that, he went to Abuja. Was it like 3 weeks ago? Yeah, it was looking like a clown. This is crazy. Nigerians, what's wrong with you? These people have no power over you. Punch them. So now you are from Delta State, right? So that man, he don't make decision. I want his colleagues to challenge him, his colleagues who do not agree with him. And I'm going to call my friend to ask him. Yes, because this is a time he should come out to challenge this nonsense. I looked through all the people there. I didn't see him. He wasn't there. Because definitely he will not be part of that kind of a kangaroo arrangement. Yeah, but I'm going to call him to find out if he was there or maybe sitting behind, So they tell them, they force them to come. When there is money to be collected, you see them coming. So money has exchanged around there. For this man to wake up, I don't know if he consulted his colleagues, before he made that come 2027. Come 2027, Delta State will vote for her husband. You are a virtuous woman. Really, a hateful woman is virtuous now. When money don't enter hand, they will begin to dance all kinds of dance. Useless people. They are the reason our country is dying. Yes, they are the reason. Hear the nonsense again. Hear the nonsense again. Damn!
With all these health programs, especially with the HIV/AIDS and
see, Deltans, make on the see, Nigerians, make on the see. How useless and how speedily we must dump these people so we can be free. We can't be free with this kind of clowns around us. Yes. Why do I have to respect any traditional ruler? For what?
If they are not healthy,
yes.
How are they going to even be custodians of that? Yes. So I believe that this is the time for us to revive again and introduce that so that at least they will not be careless. So what we want you to do is to make sure that you help us to tell your people that HIV/AIDS treatment and all that is free. And because nowadays some people, their viral load, what we wanted to do is to, if they are on their antiretroviral drugs, their viral load can be lowered so that they can live very healthy lives.
Excellency, we are proud of you that you are a virtuous woman who stood by your husband.
Wow.
We are assuring you that come 2027, we debtors will vote for Mr. President.
Shame on you. Shame on all of you. Shame, shame, shame. The same thing it is everywhere. That was the same thing. This idiot in Sokoto came and told us. He blackmailed Nigeria. He threatened Nigerians that nobody will stop the inauguration of a thief, a drug dealer, a terrorist on May 29. I'm talking about Saad Abubakar. Yes, Saad, the man who is sitting on Hausa people's throne, illegally and illegitimately. His time is coming. Their time is coming. The revolution that will sweep through Nigeria will end this corrupt institution. Horrible institution, driven by criminals. Yes, the same thing their ancestors did is what they are doing in the 21st century. Yes, Nigerians, I thought I shared this with you. Because we give them this power. We are the oxygen that they are using, yes, to torment us. Let us withdraw our oxygen so that they will suffocate. Yes, the time has come. They will go and dust their resume and start looking for a job. We can't afford to feed these criminals who don't do anything for us but hurt our what cultural heritage. Is this part of our cultural heritage? That is a traditional ruler, honestly supposed to be talking about politics. A traditional ruler, they call them royal father. Which stupid royal father are they? Royal father, a corrupt royal father. You can't be my father. Who the fuck are you making this type of a decision? Saying this to a country that is supposed to be democratic. So, assuming there is a citizen from that place, from Delta, that is running for president, you mean that this man has foreclosed, yes, on that person, the chances of the people voting for him. So Nigerians, if you know the meaning of democracy, democracy means different voices speaking towards looking for national solution to national problems. It's not the reserve of anybody to make any such choices. A traditional ruler has no right, has no power to choose for you. A traditional ruler has no power to tell you what to do. When they invite you to their palaces, you don't have to go. Tell them you prefer to go to court. That is what it is. That is why we have democracy. You don't have to go to their kangaroo court in a traditional. Who born that traditional ruler in Nigeria that will invite me, say you are suing me in a traditional ruler's office? Are you mad? Yes. Because you don't know your rights. That is why we emphasize all the time, telling you your rights, your right, your right. Right to life, right to choice, right to freedom of expression, right to freedom of association, right to worship God how you want it, and right to self-determination. It is not a joke. And that is your right as a human being. Then your right as a citizen of Nigeria. Right to proclaim, stand anywhere on the soil of Nigeria to enforce your Nigerianness or your Nigerian citizenship. Yes, where nobody can tell you that you are not from here, you should be returning to your home state. At independence, all kingdoms died. Yes, that is what the Independence Proclamation stated clearly by implication. All kingdoms lost their sovereignty. The sovereignty now we have is the sovereignty of Nigeria. Yes, embedded in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. No matter how wobbly it is, the Constitution that we must redo to clearly define our roles as citizens and our rights as citizens of Nigeria. You, apart from knowing your right, you know that you owe Nigeria some obligations. Yes, some of these obligations include what I'm doing right now. When some people wake up and try to alter who we are and then try to impose on us their views, we stand up. How many of you are willing to stand up? All you do is tell me how smart. Be careful, oh. Be careful, oh. May they not go kill you. Did I tell you that I'm here to live forever? I am here on a defined mission. Yes, I am here on a defined mission. Now, you who tell me that somebody is going to kill me, why are you not telling them that smart is capable of killing them? Do they know what I possess? Do they know what I have? Yes. So why is it that the power of killing Yeah, the power of hurting people is only in their hands and not in the hands of any person. Why is it that we cannot all rise up? Do you know the power of the people when all of us come together to say, hell, enough is enough. We are not going to continue to do this. Why can't we do that? Why is it that it's only me that is supposed to be afraid? Yes. Why? Yes. Hey, Victoria, thank you very much. We are going to need to change the name of this country. The flag and the anthem. Yes, I agree with you. The naming, the naming ceremony has been corruption. Oh my God. The naming ceremony has been corrupted. I don't lie. You not lie. Oh. You not lie. You see, this is a joke. Who says this in a democracy? Who says this? One clown dressed like a Halloween, in a Halloween garb is telling you that we Deltans come 2027, we will vote for your husband. Lord have mercy. And you know, some foolish people, some foolish Deltans, some foolish Nigerians, we take this thing seriously. Our king has said, we will do as the king says. My king. I hear them sometimes when I see those annoying things. They call them my king. My king, what did he do? Ordinarily, your cultural heritage is not promoting them. Are you supposed to, a king, an African king, is he supposed to be building a church in his palace? Yes. He's an African king. If you are truly an African king who has love for his heritage, are you supposed to be building? All of them are building churches in their palaces. Now, what is that? How is that an African tradition? No, they don't know their tradition. How many? Okay, man, Oyibo people and the Arabs, what did they do to us? They did not good. Oh. they took time to destroy our head, destroy our brains, destroyed everything. That is why we continue to struggle. Those who know how, they sideline them. Yes, those who can free Africa, those who can free Nigeria are not in the position to do so. Because our people keep lining behind these criminals. We love crimes. We love criminals. We love rogues. We love men of darkness to lead us. If a man of darkness, a blind man leads you, it's going to lead you en masse into a ditch. How will a blind man be leading people who can see? Yes, people who can hear, people who can feel. And then you follow them. You follow them. We follow them with joy and expect. What type of outcome are you expecting? Hell. That is why Nigeria is the way it is. That is why we see Akpabio leading Nigeria at the Senate. That is why we see Bola Ahmed Tinubu, rogue president of Nigeria. Yes, a thief. We don't know his father. We don't know his mother. Age when he declared not correct. Yes, we love criminals. Yes, that is why we see Abbas leading Nigeria. Abbas who will now allow members of the House of Representatives to count themselves. Yeah, and that is why we have terrorists all over the place in the Senate. A lot of terrorists and mastermind of terrorism are in our Senate. Yes, if they are not terrorists, they are the ones after masterminding banditry. If they are not masterminding banditry, they are the ones who came there to just share, to eat money. That's all. Every bill passed, money has to get it into their hands. Yes, look at the show of shame. How much they shared to frustrate and suspend Natasha. Yes, the whole criminals rose up. Yes, against one woman. Against one woman. One woman, the 90. How many senators rose up against her? Yes, for the money that they collected. For the money that they collected. And now they are pursuing a process of recalling her. You are recalling a woman, somebody who did the right thing. Yes, just like they will tell them to, they said America will deport me. Now, make I tell you the truth about me and America. America knows me very well. Very, very well. Why I they speak with smoke coming out of my mouth? I know America well, and America know me. All right? If I come to America, if I come to Nigeria on an American passport, anybody kidnaps me, they will not tell. They will not tell Nigeria. Say that they come. Here now, like I tell you the truth, they will not tell Nigeria. Say that they come. Wherever I am, that they know, they will come and get me. It has happened so many times inside Nigeria within this past 8 years. In Sokoto, they came. The terrorists hold some American citizens. America flew all the way from their base, their nearest base, to rescue those people. They killed all the terrorists. Nigerian president did not even know when the operation took place. It is everybody the kind of people. I don't been on the kind, but I don't want to. I want Nigeria. I love Nigeria. That is why I'm not going to do anything that will put Nigerians into more deeper trouble. Otherwise, we know what to do. So my own thing now, just to tell Nigerians, ordinary Nigerians, that's all we need. You ordinary Nigerians, you can solve this problem. You ordinary Nigerian who is Hausa, you ordinary Nigerian who is Yoruba, you ordinary Nigerian who is Fulani, who is suffering, who is Fulani brother, put you inside the bush, but in the build house, he has houses in Saudi Arabia, he has houses in Dubai, he has houses here in the United States where I live. He has houses in London. They do say Namune, yeah, because it's a Fulani man. Then he put you 21st century. All cattle should be in the ranch, but they throw you inside the jungle, inside the bush, arm you with AK-47, and you think say you are defending Fulani nationalism. You are a fool. You need to ask them question. Why is it that your own children cannot be like them? Why can't you be like them? Yes, are the Hausa people who has been held captive for 221 years? Isn't it time you rise up? Rise up and take all over your thrones, from Sokoto to Kano to Kwara. Take all your thrones. Yes. The Yoruba people whose throne was stolen in a lorry, why are you not standing up to take your throne? Yeah. This is where we are in Nigeria. That's only the pathway, #1 pathway to justice in Nigeria. Yes. Justice. They don't like to hear this, but it's truth. Truth that has been established. I didn't write them. It's historic. They are there, and you don't want us to talk about it, and you don't stop oppressing our people. We are in the 21st century of information. Then you come, one stupid woman comes to Delta State to lie as usual, hateful woman. Yes, oh, they say the mother is from Delta. Did she know Delta before now? She never visited Delta. Does she say that? Did she claim that she's from Delta by any chance? Our daughter. Stupid people. That's all they do. Our daughter. That's what they did to me in my hometown. Okowa, our son. Yeah, Okowa, our son. The relationship Okowa has with Abavo is that his mother was from Abavo. But me, I was from Abavo. My father and mother from Abavo. Okowa became their son overnight because he carried money, can't give them. Say the money don't finish now. Where is Abavo right now? Stupid, shameless people. It's time. These people of Nigeria, what's wrong with you? Yes, they just play on like Popo. Play you like football. You still can't wake up. You still can't wake up. You still can't wake up. What does a traditional ruler do for anybody? Nothing. They only go to collect the Ghana must go. That's all. What are they doing? Yes. These are the traditional rulers from Delta State who collect money from bandits and ask them to go inside the forest. Now they are kidnapping and killing our people, raping our women. They can't come out to challenge them because they are corrupt. They have collected money from them. They lost their voice. Yes. Oh, they are the ones who want to make decisions. But that unless, anyway, I know you. That your ways. Yes. Yes, you have been corrupt for a very long time. That is why four criminals, I think we're on the 5th one now, have been governor. Iboi, Udwanga, Okowa, and now this one. Yes, they had two terms each. For 32 years, you have been in darkness. And now you want to jump into terrorism. Yes. Shame on all of you. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Nigerians, wake up. Again, Nigerians, wake up. We don't have to have 2027. Before 2027, many of our people will have died. Yes. So we must do something to save more lives from dying. Yes. Why are they talking about 2027? Any person talking about 2027 is unpatriotic, is unpatriotic, is disingenuous, dishonest, and a corrupt person. Yes. They are talking about 2027. What is the pathway to 2027? Where are the electoral laws that will guide us into 2027? Yes. Where are the electoral laws? Yes. So the same criminals that we have been recycling will continue to dominate us. Yes, the same terrorists, yes, will continue to control us. The same bandits will continue to kill our people. No, we need a change of direction. Very urgently too. We need a change of direction. We need a change of direction. I can't believe that this statement can come from Delta State. That this statement can come from a traditional ruler in Delta. I'm not sure. It's not speaking for the rest of them. I'm looking to see those who will challenge him, telling him that you did not speak for us. Yes, body catch him so much. Ghana must go. In bag don't food. Their bags don't food. Then he went up and be talking, saying to support a drug dealer in 2027. Are you mad? Something is not right. Hey, the people of Nigeria, I thought I shared this with you. If you love what I'm doing, share the message. I know people are scared, yes, of associating with the truth. Yes, you are all scared, with the exception of a few. Only courageous people identify openly with me. Don't come to talk to me in the dark. Don't come to talk to me in secrecy. I don't want your friendship. If you cannot align with me to do what I am doing, that you have confirmed that what I'm doing is right, and you are afraid of talking to me as if I'm a prostitute, or as if I'm a gay man, or as if I'm a robber. Yes, you are afraid of aligning with me. You are afraid of being around me. Then, because you want to satisfy some people, you are corrupt. And you know what I'm talking about. You are corrupt. If it is because of fear, then shame on you. If it is, then you continue to live in fear. And things will continue to get worse. But you know the power of all of us coming together. That coming together behind an honest person, behind an honest platform. And then we build that critical mass of critically thinking patriotic Nigerians and see if mountains will not move. So why are you afraid? Why are you ashamed of me? Why are you ashamed of me? So me, I'm going to turn my back on you. I will only deal with those who deal with me. I will only associate with those who openly associate with me. They are the heroes. They are the prophets. They are the workers. They are the true Nigerians. Those are the people I'm going to be dealing with. So, if you are my friendship with you in secrecy, I am not selling drugs. I am not a bad person. Please forget my relationship with you. I don't want you anymore. I want Nigerians who will rally around me, and let's do what we have to do to set Nigeria free. So if you are ashamed of me, you are afraid of your malam, you are afraid of your fake traditional ruler, you are afraid of your emir, you are afraid of your obi, you are afraid of your oba, you are afraid of your political leader, shame on you. I am not about politics. I'm about Nigeria. I want to see a better Nigeria. I want to inspire a better Nigeria for you. On me, on my own, I am free. You know where I live? I live in the United States. Yes. I don't have, if I decide that I'm not talking about Nigeria, I will start living a better life. I am not living the best of life because I am sharing everything I have with Nigeria. I'm sharing my money. I am sharing my energy. I am sharing everything. I'm even denying my children the access to being around me for as much as they want. But they understand that I am a missioner. My brothers and sisters in Nigeria know that I have a calling. Yeah, but sometimes they are human beings. They deserve my presence. They deserve my time. But I am giving all to Nigeria, so Nigeria can be free. Wake up. Why are you afraid? Why are you ashamed of me? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Am I a thief? Am I a robber? Am I a gay man? Am I a prostitute? Even people associate with prostitute. So what did I do? Except doing what is right. Except telling you the truth. Except telling you things that nobody, not many people have told you in the past. Bringing the history of Nigeria back right to you. The history they deny you in school. I am teaching you. I'm bringing it to your fore. We talk about it. I bring it to you with evidence. Not because of that I'm the one manufacturing them. So why am I wrong? Why can't you follow? Why you not able to say, hey, smart, let us do this together? I am not even asking you for money. Did you see, have you ever seen me asking anybody to contribute money for Open Nigeria? Yes, it's not like we don't need money. If you are happy with what I'm doing and you donate money to us, your money will be put in the best use. Yes. You are not giving me personal money to survive. I don't need your money for my personal survival. The money we need is you. The money we need is what you can do for your country and not what your country has not done for you. Some people blame Nigeria. Nigeria has not done anything for me. Nigeria is a mother, great mother. He gave us a land. He gave us an identity. What do you want? You fail to cultivate the land. You fail to make a positive use of the identity you have. And then you allow criminals to hijack your country. You don't know that it is your duty to defend that, our mother, Nigeria. You don't know. Yes. So if you are a bad citizen who is not defending your mother, you probably are a bad citizen who abandoned your own biological mother. I'm not looking after her. I looked after my mom. My mom had a great time in her lifetime. The only one that did not have the opportunity of being looked at very well was my father. But in his lifetime, when he was sick for 2 years, we were there all the way. You know what he did? He called me and my brother and said, yes, I am so satisfied with you. I know that if I die tomorrow, you will carry on the legacy. You know what that man did? He discontinued his IV. He removed the IV he has in his hand. Right there, at the surgical floor of the University of Benin Teaching Hospital in November of 1986. My father was a Spartan. Yes. You see how that I behave the way I am? Yes. It runs in the blood. Yes. He removed his IV and said, I'm ready to go home. He did that against medical advice. He said, I'm ready to go home. Then we went home. I was in my final year as a student nurse. So I wasn't sure how long he had to live. You know what that man did? He waited for me to finish my final exam in December. On December 31st, I hit the road. Yes, I had cooked against the following day, which was a new year of 1987. 1987, sorry. 1987. Yes. So my neighbor, I just told him, hey, I have to leave. I have this pot of rice and stew. You take it, give it to your children. He thought that I was crazy. He said, is everything okay? I said, yeah. So I left Benin and headed home. Well, when I got home, I saw people wearing long faces. Yeah, I was like, okay, it looks like this man had passed, because we didn't have phone like we have them now. I went into the house. Yes. I went into the house. He was there. He recognized me. He said, are you back? I said, yes. Have you finished your exam? He remembered that I had an exam. I said, yes. He said, yes, it's you that I've been waiting for. Yes. My father died in my hand. After me and my cousin, who was also a student nurse, we gave him a bath. We were able to push him ahead into January 2nd. Because they tell us that somebody don't die. We don't want someone doesn't have to die on New Year Day. It's a bad omen. That's the African mentality. Anyway, we did what we had to do. I'm a nurse. We set up an IV for him, you know, and then the IV carried him into the next day. We gave him a good bed bath, really good bed bath, dressed his wound. I saw my father going. In my hand, I saw it. I wish I had a camera then. I would record it. That's the greatest thing. I picture it. My father died in my hand. After we gave him that, you see the serenity, how peaceful that death was. Yes. Yes. The people of Nigeria, we need a new pathway. The people of Nigeria, we need a new pathway. We can't continue like this. We were not programmed to be slaves to anybody. We were not programmed to be slaves to any traditional ruler. We were not programmed to be slaves to any religious leader. We are not programmed to be slaves to any sultan, emir, or whatever they call themselves. We are not programmed to be we are not programmed to be slaves to whoever. We must understand that we're people. We must understand too, though, somehow we feel that Nigeria is not well formed, yes. But we are in it. We are citizens of that country. If the country was not well formed, we have a duty to form in it, right? And that is what you and I must do. And we must do it courageously and patriotically. Why are we afraid of crossing those lines? Yes. They kept us in a line. They kept us in a religious club. They kept us in a regional club. They kept us in a tribal club that we cannot. They make it impossible for us to escape from it. We cannot unite. The Hausa man is in the north of Nigeria. They tell him, don't come together with the Igbo man. It's not good and all that. The Fulani man is somewhere else. They will tell him, Yoruba people are the other way. I want Igbo and Iguri. Yes, that's what they tell them. And they believe. And we have been recycling this thing from one generation to the other. So it has become a generational trouble. And when a problem becomes a generational problem, it becomes more difficult to solve. But this generation must do something. So we cannot pass on this hate to the next generation. We must not pass this hate to the next generation who don't know anything. They are innocent. They should not inherit the disease that has kept us divided. So this is why I am doing what I'm doing. This is the reason why I am calling you from the north, south, east, and west. Let us unite and build a country. I don't want to hear an Igbo man telling us that the Igbo people went through it before alone. Nobody helped them. And so they must withdraw. Now, I ask such Igbo people, has your condition gotten better? Has Nigeria stopped hating you? Yes. The problem, you didn't even solve the problem. They killed 5 million of you. Yes, between 1967 and 1970. The problem is still there. Have you gotten better? So why are you slacking? You have to fight until the problem is solved. That is why. I don't want to hear Igbo people telling me that nonsense. Yes, I'm one of the champions, biggest champions of the liberation of the Igbo people. Yes, yes. I say what an Igbo man cannot say in Nigeria. Yeah, because a lot of the Igbo elites, what are they doing? They are protecting their business. They are more interested in their business. They don't care how many of their people are being murdered. They will say, they will say something in the past. We are the hated tribe. No, they hate you. So you got to fight. You have to fight. You have to fight. And if it has to be to conquer the people who hate you, conquer them. Why are you running? I'm not running. I'm not going to run for anybody. So let us stop running. Let us solve this problem. It is our problem. And it is only we who can solve it. It is only we who can build this Nigeria. Nobody is coming to build Nigeria from anywhere for us. Americans will never come and build Nigeria for you. America is driven by strategic geopolitical interests. Yes, whenever they are in a country, it is what they are going to get to benefit their own people. That is why they go and launch wars 10,000 miles off their border. Yes, that is the same thing Russia is doing. Yes, you think they love you so much? No, they spend a lot of money buying the equipment, transporting the equipment of war to your places. So when they fight a war for you, you have to pay for it. You have to pay with your resources. You have to pay for everything. Every bullet fired, you got to pay for it. We have been such a very stupid people, Africans. So what is it that we need now to hear to wake us up? Look at the young man in Burkina Faso. How many Africans are supporting him? Yes, you come to Facebook to Traore. Traore needs protection. Yes, if you know how I feel for that young man every time. You know how many times they have tried to kill him because he's standing up to speak what I'm speaking. Yes, see Sankara. You see what they did to him. Yes, because we have been programmed. Yes, who are they using? People like me and you. They are the ones they are using to kill African heroes and African prophets. So when they come to your place, see what Britain has done to us. 80% of what drives the British economy, money stolen from Nigeria. Everything. No Nigeria, no Britain. See, hear what I said. If Nigeria decide to wake up now to say no more, want to focus on building our country, Britain will crash. Because they don't have anything. It's a parasitic nation. Yes, like most European countries. It's only Africa. Africa is what is sustaining Imperial Europe. When Africa wakes up, Europe will crash. And they know it. That is why they continue to do things to keep us divided. That is why they will continue to promise us, give us fake promises. How can a people who come to steal from us, they steal our mineral resources? We're only good at selling raw materials. We don't build industries. We don't refine anything. Yes, they come, refine it, bring it back to us. They keep us like that at that level where we cannot think for ourselves. They keep us at that level where we cannot choose the right type of leaders who can replicate what they are doing in their country for the good of our own people. We are there. I was a Muslim, a Christian. Tell me how. Is your Christianity, this economic Christianity, is it Nigerian? Is it African? The same thing, the economic Arab religion they call Islam. Is it from Nigeria? Is it from Africa? The people who enslaved us, whenever they leave us with a religion, for us to continue to defend their interest in our country. Yeah, we became Arab nationalists. We became European nationalists. Yeah, Islam and Christianity is nothing but a clash, a fight, a battle between European nationalism, yes, and Arab nationalism against who we are. Why they make it impossible for us to think and unite as a people. I am not telling you not to be a Muslim. Be a responsible Muslim. Be an African Muslim. You want to be a Christian, have the ingredient of your Christianity embedded, yes, or anchored on your African tradition. And you know what the black man does not know? The relationship, when they say God created man in his own image, you know who he first created? The black man. The black man was God's first creation. So if you did not know now, no. Yeah, but if an Arab is telling you, maybe you believe him. If a European is telling you, you believe him. But the first man on earth was who? The black man. The black man is the first. He's the father of creation. He's the beginning of creation. Every person, Chinese, Indian, white man, they have their gene from Africa. Science has proven it. It's sad that they come from wherever they come from to come disrespect Africa. Because we went to sleep. We are the original people. We're the first. We're the first. We're the first. So when they talk about the relationship between God and man, the first and only first encounter between God and man was between God and African. Here they take it to the bank, and that is the truth. They wrote it. They have proven it scientifically. Yes. Every human being on earth has that gene that ties him to Africa. So what is your problem as an African? Why is it that we cannot reason for ourselves? Why is it that we cannot say, okay, after 700 years of Arab slavery, and after 400 years of European slavery, totaling 1,100 years, after colonialism, they came together again in Berlin, 1884 and 1885. They sat together. They just came together, came with an idea. They have strategic plans. Why is it that we don't have? They came together to talk about 2 days in Berlin. 2 days in Berlin. That was how they decided how to balkanize Africa. And they created all the dangers that we call countries. Countries that cannot trade with themselves. Countries that hate themselves like hell. They created it and they moved. Yes, they moved. And they started actualizing it. So now how come we, the African people, cannot hold a similar conference to reverse the damage done to us, to reverse the generation of damage done to us? The same people who enslaved us, they came, colonized us. They came, they brought imperialism. They came, they brought apartheid. 1652, some people left using a verse in the Bible, that God gave them a land in Africa. You know, how will God give you a land in another person's continent? They came 1652. Some Dutch people from Netherlands, some from Germany, came together and came to Africa in 1652. 1652, that was when they arrived South Africa. They started building. And then they created an apartheid infrastructure with which they subjugated the people for over 300 years. Yes, between 1652 and 1994, calculate the difference, nearly over 300 years. Yes, and in the process, they killed thousands, if not even millions, of black people in their country, in their land. And now the same people come and tell us now about their fundamental human rights that they never gave to us. All right? And we still don't. And when we have a problem, it is there we run to for solution. We are a very stupid people, really. And sometimes I see the level of consciousness that we have. We don't let the conscious people take charge of our countries. Yeah, we have many people like me, yes, who understand what is taking place. But you may now see us as enemies. When we come out telling you, you don't listen to us. You listen to the criminals. You listen to those who don't know the history of Africa. You listen to those who don't know the history of Nigeria. That is why we are stuck. You listen to Saad. Yes. You listen to Saad. You listen to Gumi. You listen to Oyedepo. You listen to Adeboye. You listen to Paul Eneche. What do they know about the history of Africa? Have you ever heard any of them talking about the history of Africa? They tell you about one fake story around God that they don't know about. And they tell you that you have to die before you can go to heaven and enjoy. And then it's okay for you to suffer and die here. But they live in criminal opulence. They have jets. You contribute money every Sunday and then maybe every Saturday, Friday for them. They are building churches. They are building cities. They are building buying aircraft. And you are there. They are building schools that your children cannot attend. And you say in the name of Jesus, Allahu Akbar. Go and ask questions, man. Go and ask questions. That's why you have these clowns that said the nonsense that they said in data. We should stop believing nonsense. Bye for now. And I love you guys. All right? Join me in my next stream. But if you love what I do, you want to be my friend, be my friend at all times. Be my friend behind the stage. Be my friend publicly. You will benefit more being my friend openly. I am not a thief. I'm doing what is right. So I am not afraid of anyone. And I know too that I was not created to last forever. I must do and leave an impact behind. That's what my mission is about. Thank you and have a good day. Bye for now.